My nose makes a weird noise when I sleep. Let me explain. It's not loud enough for other.
One of the things that frustrates me the most about this country of ours is how biased the media has become. Whatever happened to like transparency and truth, you know, and some of it, a lot of it's very obvious to us, but some of it can be more subtle and insidious, hard to identify, which is where my sponsor, Ground News, comes in.
Hey there, all you theater nerds. What's up tonight? Where's my theater nerds? Theater nerds, theater nerds, theater nerd alert. I'm so glad you're here. It is Tuesday, October 22nd. We are kind of wailing through this year, y'all. And this is This Week at the Theater. We've got a lot of things going on. We're bringing it to you live tonight on Twitch. We're telling you what's happening. We're with the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. We are SARTA. If you want to get in touch with us, please visit our website, sarta.com. Check out our website because there's a lot of information on there now. We've added some goodies on keeping your theater safe and healthy and a secure place for everybody by putting in information on classes on intimacy coaches and all kinds of things. So, you know, you need to know about these things. There's so much more than just, I'm going to put on a show, right? We've got a place for you to put your auditions, your shows, your openings, your closings, all of those kinds of things, your help wanted, your special events. So go to the website, check it out, sarta.com. Speaking of special events, let's check out a few of the special events that are coming up because we have a big one. This is SARTA's 40th anniversary year. We are so proud and happy to be celebrating that. I've been with them probably for 15 of those years now. I am thrilled to be a volunteer, a board member with the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. We've rolled through a lot of things. We've gone from pre-pandemic to post-pandemic and survived all of that. You know, and theater has survived too. And it's been tricky for community theater. We lost a lot of our theater companies, but you know what? For the ones that survived, for those of us who are still here and still standing and still doing theater, good on you. And we want to celebrate you, celebrate SARTA, help SARTA celebrate its 40th anniversary by coming to So You Think You Can Belt? We're talking about singers, right? It's going to be a great cabaret. It's a Broadway cabaret. It's going to be on November 16th. We're going to have champagne and sparkling cider and a lovely dessert bar for you. So we want you to come and share that with us. Again, November 16th, 7:30 in the evening at the Howe Avenue Theater. Get your tickets now. They're on sale right now. And if you are a SARTA member, you get a discount on your tickets. Tickets are only $30 for you. It's $35 for non-members. We will have some tickets at the door, but don't wait. The theater does only hold so many people. So scan the QR code if you want to, that's on this slide to purchase, or go to the SARTA website and get your tickets for So You Think You Can Belt, SARTA's 40th anniversary cabaret. I can't wait. I hope I'll see you there. More things to happen. Everybody's into the champagne right now because Roseville Theater Arts Academy is having their 4th annual Champagne Gala on November 16th also. well, you can come to ours, then you can go to theirs, okay? All right. It's a one night only event, just like we're doing. They're going to have some performances and a dessert bar and some opportunities to win some prizes. So if you're out in the Roseville area and you want to go to a champagne gala, you can check out the one at Roseville Theater Arts Academy. Now, for something a little more in tune with our October spooky time holidays, and I love my spooky time holidays, Grass Valley Museum and Cultural Center is hosting some exclusive museum and garden tours, evening tours by torchlight. The first one's going to be Tuesday, October 29th. Then they're going to do it again on Wednesday, November 6th, and again on Friday, November 8th. So they've got 3 times that you can enjoy these torchlight tours up at the Grass Valley Museum and Cultural Center. It's going to be wonderful. Their tickets are only $25 and they're on sale right now. So you can check it out. I love how their poster says, "Discover what's in the darkness." These torchlight tours and lantern tours for places are so much fun. Go check out some of the history that is around our area. Speaking of history in our area, Celebration Arts is having a special event hosted at the Sophia to celebrate and honor this local hero, Mr. James Wheatley. James Wheatley is the founder of the Feast for Celebration Arts, which has been the premier African-American theater company in our area. It's moved from a humble small place to a much bigger place over on B Street. And they're hosting this at the Sophia. They're going to be announcing their 2025 season. And it's a big fundraiser for Celebration Arts, November 9th. So get your tickets. You can go to their website right now and get your tickets for this great event. And go, celebrate a local legend, James Wheatley. More things going on at Celebration Arts. I love how they have these special events for children. They're having the African and African American Folk Tales event on Sunday, November 2nd. That's coming up, wow, way too soon. Coming up in 2 weeks, right? At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So get your wee ones or just come down yourself to hear some African and African American folk tales at Celebration Arts. Another event to save the date for, Saturday, November 2nd, the Sophia is having their soiree, and I'll bet there'll be champagne again. So if you want more information on this one, please go to the Sophia website and look for their event, the soiree, and get tickets for that one. You can just sort of drink champagne through, the first part of November. I think that sounds like a great idea. All right, those are all the special events and big things that are coming up, but we've got some auditions to tell you about, so get your resumes and headshots together, and let's take a look at what's happening. This particular one is tonight, and on, let's see, today's Tuesday. They're also going to have it on Thursday, the 24th, which is why I included it. When I first saw it, I went, that's going to be the same night, but they're having more auditions on the 24th, so you still have time to audition. McLaughlin Theater Company's Holiday Cabaret. If you want to audition for that, I would suggest, if you're seeing this tonight, go to the website right away and find out about getting your spot for the 24th so you can audition for the cabaret. I love holiday cabarets. Everybody loves a good sing-along for the holidays, right? So, time to audition. More auditions. You can audition at Sutter Street Theater for A Laura Ingalls Wilder Christmas. They're going to have auditions on Sunday, the 27th of October. So that's coming up pretty soon. Rehearsals are going to start on November 11th. So this is right around the corner. I know, we're almost finished with this year, y'all. Where did it go? Went by really quick. More auditions that are happening. These are for the Woodland Opera House. They're auditioning for Amelie, the musical, on November 3rd and November 4th. So you can go to their website and get more information, sign up for your slot to audition for Amelie. This is part of their next season's productions because Amelie will be their first production coming out of the gate for January. And coming in for another audition announcement, because this is going to be on their 2025 listing for Woodland Opera House also, is the Big 1-0. I love 10. They're having their auditions for this in January. I know I'm early, but you can write this down, okay? And it's well after the first of the year, so you're not, let the face get unpuffy from all the New Year's parties you're going to be going to, because I know you're going to be going to New Year's parties. January 4th and January 5th, that's Saturday and a Sunday, will be the auditions for the Big 1-0 at Woodland Opera House. All right, let's take a look at what's playing right now, because there's a lot going on in town. Evil Dead the Musical is still running. Oh my gosh, I was talking to somebody on Saturday about this show and how cool it is to go see all these different shows that are, kind of October holiday shows, which are great. Evil Dead the Musical, wonderful, campy, crazy stuff. If you're feeling courageous, go sit in the splash zone. Wear something white. Probably put some goggles on too, because it gets kind of bloody. But no, it'll be playing through November 3rd. They're going to have a special showing on October 31st, Halloween night. Almost all these shows that are like our Halloween kind of shows are going to have a show on Halloween night. So Evil Dead the Musical, Sutter Street Theater. That's what they present all the time. The stage at Burke Junction has its West Coast premiere of the show called Rogues. Rogues, caregivers at their finest. Or maybe not. It's a play by Charlotte Higgins, directed by Laurie Russo, playing at the stage at Burke Junction. It's a great showcase house right up there. I've been there for several different shows now. Go check it out. The Rogues, the West Coast premiere of Rogues at the stage at Burke Junction. It's playing through November 3rd, so you still got time to get tickets for most of these ones that I'm going to share with you now. They're running all the way through that first weekend in November. So if you aren't interested in Rogues, you can go see Romeo and Juliet. This is a great one. Sierra College Theater Arts Department is presenting this one. It opened on the 10th already, and it's playing through the 3rd. Shakespeare's classic, Romeo and Juliet. For Celebration Arts, here's their cast for Crumbs from the Table of Joy. This is another presentation from their 2024 season, which they call their Season of Black Girl Magic. They've had women playwrights, women directors, and heavily women casts in all of their shows. This one is a play by Lynn Notage, and it's directed by our own Imani Mitchell. It's playing through November 3rd at Celebration Arts. Tickets are on sale right now for Crumbs from the Table of Joy. Well, I don't think it would be an October season if we didn't have the Rocky Horror Show happening. Green Valley Theater Company is back again with their annual production of the Rocky Horror Show 2024. This one's playing out at the Cosumnes River College Recital Hall. Tickets are available on the website. They're $25 a piece. It's unlimited. We've got a big space out there, so there's unlimited seating. So get your tickets for the Rocky Horror Show. And if Rocky Horror is a little too intense for you, we've got some R.L. Stine's Goosebumps up at Sutter Street Theater. This is also playing through November 3rd. This one is called The Phantom of the Auditorium. And if you've read the Goosebumps books, and I think most of us did, or at least our children did when they were in school, these are wonderful, campy, scary, spooky stories. So these will be great fun. Again, playing through the 3rd at Sutter Street Theater, R.L. Stine's Goosebumps, The Phantom of the Auditorium. Now playing at the Chautauqua Playhouse is Scarpin, which is by Bill Irwin and Mark O'Donnell, and it's adapted from a book by Moliere, and this is directed by Sarah Townsend. It will be playing through November 10th at the Chautauqua Playhouse. So that's Friday and Saturdays at 7:30, and then again on Sundays at 2 o'clock. Get your tickets for Scarpin. R25 Theater Group would like to welcome you down to their space to see 3 viewings by Jeffrey Hatcher. This is directed by Linda and Scott Taylor. It's playing also through November 3rd. There's a theme here. There's going to be a lot of things closing on November 3rd. So you better fill up these next couple of weekends with some shows, because you're going to miss it if you don't. These will be gone. Get your tickets now. Fridays and Saturdays at 7 o'clock, and then on Sundays at 2 o'clock. And they are having a special Saturday matinee on November 2nd at 2 o'clock. So if you want to go to a Saturday matinee, you can do it on November 2nd. Now, Capitol Stage has come in to the mix, and they are presenting their production called The Heart Sellers. This is a co-production with Theater Works at Silicon Valley and the Aurora Theater Company. They are playing now through November 17th. This is their 20th anniversary season at Capitol Stage, so go check out The Heart Sellers by Lloyd Schoen. One's at the ready? Well, you better get them ready, because Woodland Opera House will be presenting Puffs. And I know that's one of the lesser talked about houses in dear old Hogwarts. Nobody talks a lot about the Hufflepuffs, but the Puffs are cool too. Go see Puffs the musical. It's going to open on October 18th. So this coming weekend, this one will open, and it's playing through November 2nd at the Woodland Opera House. Go see Puffs. Wear your robes. It'll be great. All right, but there's more. Coming soon, we've got a number of great shows also. We've got some live improv comedy happening at the Geary Theater downtown on the 26th of this month at 8 o'clock. Live improv with a bite. So Sharks Barkley is always bringing wonderful improv around in cooperation with Windhouse Productions. So get your tickets. Go to their website for Windhouse Productions and get your tickets for Sharks Barkley live improv comedy show. Then, opening on Halloween night will be The Heathers, the musical. And this is going to be at the Uli Theater downtown. And they have put out a trigger warning, if you will. It's rather a long one. But we want to tell you up front, these are the things that are going to be going on in this show. All patrons need to understand the content matter upon ticket purchase. We don't want anybody going, oh my God, I didn't know it was going to be about that. This is why you read these things and you look this up before you go see a show. Sometimes it's cool to go see a show cold. But sometimes you might want to check these things, and they've been very clear about letting people know up front what's going on with The Heathers. So, the production includes the following: simulated sexual assault, partial nudity, simulated vomit and eating disorders, choreographed violence, some fake guns, mature language, fake suicide, fake drugs and blood, and fake homicide. So it can be intense for a lot of people. That's why they're putting out such a big trigger warning right away. I'm going to go. I think it's a wonderful night. I have some friends who are in the show, so I can't wait to see it. Should be great. Now, if that's a little intense for you, you can go over to the Winters Theater Company and check out their presentation of Robin Hood, the musical. This is on Friday and Saturdays and Sundays, November 22nd through December 1st. So coming up, that'll be just in time for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's late this year. It's sort of the last week of November. So if you've got family and folks coming in, this might be a great way to entertain some of your family and friends. Take them to a show. And Robin Hood the musical should be great fun for them. Coming in November also, and playing through December 14th, up in lovely, lovely Volcano at their Cobblestone Theater will be The Christmas Foundling. This is written by Norman Allen and again being presented at Volcano Theater Company. Tickets are on sale now. You can get them at volcanotheater.net. That's volcanotheater.net for tickets for The Christmas Foundling. And not to be left out, we have to have a little Mean Girls action. That's coming on November 14th. It will be playing through the 17th as part of the Junior Theater Festivals West. Mean Girls Junior. This is going to be presented at the Woodland Opera House. And tickets for all these shows that I'm mentioning at these different places are on sale right now. So go ahead and get your tickets, put it in your calendar so you don't forget, so you can go and see some of these great shows. And yes, I'm going to take you all the way into the holiday season. You know I will. They did this last year too with two different sort of holiday stories, and it was lovely. For a very short time, November 21st through the 24th, they're going to share a couple of great holiday fairy tales, Peter and the Wolf and the Nutcracker Suite. It's at the Woodland Opera House. So again, get your tickets for this wonderful special showing of these two two great children's, we call them children's tales, but they're just wonderful stories. Peter and the Wolf and Nutcracker Suite. All right, that's a lot. You've got a lot to put on your calendars, and I'll be bringing you even more next week when we get together. I'll take a quick look at some of the season schedules because we've got quite a few things going on. This one, I know this is busy, isn't it? This is what's coming up at B Street Theater. B Street Theater has so much on their plate that's coming up. I kind of want to see Never Fear Shakespeare. That just looks cool, but that's next year in October. And they're going to do things like The Christmas Carol and 'Tis the Season. They're also doing First Adventures of the Hardy Boys, and I love it, for February and March, they're doing a story on Madame Curie. So great things coming to the B Street Theater. Check it out. Chautauqua's in swing for its season already. I just mentioned Scapin, and if you have never seen it, really get your tickets this year to go see Scrooge the Musical over at Chautauqua Playhouse. It's always wonderful. It's moving, it's funny, it'll make you cry, it'll make you laugh. It's great. You know the story. Go see the show. They're one of these places that puts on that show each year, and it's always part of that thing that makes the holidays so special. They also do live radio shows. We have a couple of our theaters that do the live radio shows from the 1930s, 40s, and 50s and bring those to you on stage at special events. And Chautauqua is one of the ones that does that. We'll let you know when they're doing their live radio shows also. The NorCal School of the Arts is well into their season already. They have got Wizard of Oz Youth Edition coming up. Their performances are going to be in November, so they're getting ready to put that on stage. They'll have Into the Woods, Beauty and the Beast Jr., Clue on stage. That should be fun. And they'll wrap their season next year with Jungle Book Kids. So thank you, NorCal School of the Arts. You got to get them young and get them on stage, get them started. Woodland Opera House, as I shared, has got Puffs coming to you pretty quickly, and Mean Girls. We just recently did their auditions for White Christmas, so that one's in rehearsal now. And I just shared with you the the opening schedule rather, for Amelie and the Big 1-0. And I'm sure I'll be bringing you their auditions for the Book of Will pretty soon. Yeah, that starts this soon when you're trying to plan into next year. We've got the auditions for Amelie now so they can put it on stage in January. So I'm looking forward to the 2025 run of the items from Woodland Opera House. They always put on amazing shows. Volcano Theater Company, I shared with you already, has got their final one opening on November 8th and playing through December 14th at their lovely classic cobblestone theater called the Christmas Foundling. Support these small regional theaters. They are so wonderful and they have so much character. This place is this little cobblestone building on their old street and is right across the street from their big amphitheater where they have their shows in the summertime. If you really want a nice place to sort of cool off in the evenings in the summer, drive up to Volcano and go see a show in the evening under the stars. It'll be spectacular. Sutter Street, as I shared, has a number of things going on. They've got Evil Dead running right now and Goosebumps. And they'll be coming back with Prisoner of Second Avenue on their off-Broadway series. And, of course, I shared with you already that they're auditioning for a Laura Ingalls Wilder Christmas, and they just finished auditions for Holidays in the Hills. So they're getting ready for the end of their 2024 season also. Thank you, Sutter Street Theater, for bringing us so much theater in such a small, wonderful little space up there in Old Folsom. Somebody else celebrating their 40th anniversary year is Davis Musical Theater Company, DMTC. Their 40th anniversary season has already started. They did Jekyll and Hyde back in September, and they'll be coming back on November 8th with My Fair Lady, which is always a wonderful show. They'll be presenting 42nd Street, Young Frankenstein, Sister Act, and then closing their 2025 season with The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So go support them. davismusicaltheatercompany.org is where you can get tickets for any and all of these shows, and consider getting season tickets when you're checking out these different theaters. Season tickets will sometimes get you some discounts and guarantee that you have a seat when you go to the theater. Well, did you see your theater on this list? If you didn't, it's because you didn't send us the information, so we couldn't put it on here. So please, 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 send us your information. Let us know what's happening. You can even upload it to our webpage on our page, the section that says shows and auditions. Down at the bottom, there's a form. You can fill it out, type in all your information, and just send us the information so we can put it in our community calendar. We would love to do that for you. We want to give you free publicity. We want to help you get butts in seats because we know that's important. We want to help tell people what amazing work you're doing in community theater here in our greater Sacramento area, because you all work hard at this and we appreciate you. If you have not done so and you're checking us out here, hit the little heart at the bottom of your screen and follow us here on Twitch. And then when I do this broadcast on Tuesday, you'll get the little notification that says, hey, Sarda Theaters is coming at you, telling you what's going on this week at the theater. We also will be bringing you community conversations. I've got one coming up probably in 2 weeks with the folks who are doing our cabaret, So You Think You Can Belt. I'm so excited to be sharing the stage with these guys again. They have been wonderful in supporting us and supporting out there in the community. It's going to be epic, and I can't wait to share that with you. So we'll have those things here, those community conversations. You can follow us on Facebook at Sarda Theaters. You can also follow us on YouTube at Sarda Theaters, where we have archived all of our episodes of This Week at the Theater, as well as any other films that we've made and things like that. So check it out at Sarda Theaters. Follow us on Facebook. You can add things to the Facebook post. If there's something you forgot, a last minute audition you want to drop in there, share it there, and we'll, grab it back and share it around. All right, my darlings, I'll say goodnight to my theater nerds. Night, theater nerds. And hope you have a great rest of your week. If you are going to the theater this week and you happen to see me there, please say hi. I'd like to know that you're out here checking out our show. Tell me you saw this, and I will see you, and you over in the corner over there at the theater, I hope, this weekend. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.